Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be looking at the One Piece TCG OP11, The Fist of Divine Speed. Hopefully this time around I can have the cards actually on the camera for most of it, rather than slightly off camera. So we will jump straight in. Obviously, Gear Force, Snake Man, Monkey, the Luffy, and Katakuri on the front there. Yeah, like last time, I have absolutely no idea what any of these cards are. Which, admittedly, I think I'm preferring, because usually I used to look them up to sort of have a look, but not knowing is a lot more fun. Alrighty, hopefully I can keep everything good and clear. So we have Little Sardi. I think. Pretty sure that's her before time skip lock there. We have the stage card of Fishman Island. It's a really colourful card, that one. Then we have a Black Maria. So we're doing really well with these. So far, the first three cards have been very impressive. We continue with Longjaw Neptunian. Lines up very nicely with the Fishman Island card. Vinsmoke Ichiji. I gotta remember, when doing the videos, I feel going very quickly, and then I look back and I'm not. So, then I'm rambling. Alright, Event Blue Hole. Gut punching someone. I can't remember who. Ishili. Event You're Just Not My Type. Hilarious. We have Cammy. Geez, all these are, I mean, Fishmen, I'm assuming Big Mom Pirates. Really colourful. Bird Neptunian. We have a holographic Brook and eating a giant pineapple. And alternate art holographic Arlong. Geez, alternate art straight off the back. Really, first time I've seen the water effect sort of going on, which is very cool. And the bottom right here, very nice. Although for some reason I keep getting the Arlong holographics, alternate art. Can't complain with the alternate arts. It's just weird I keep getting Arlong. All right, we have Papag. I swear, Papag and Cammy next to each other. 102, 109. Good. The ones that are definitely meant to be next to each other never are. I was worried the ones that maybe were going to be. We have Gotti. Goatee? He doesn't have a goatee. He's got a beard. Eldine. Oh, we already bumped the camera massively, so hopefully everything still lines up. We have Vinsmoke Judge, Kodibo, with his lizard hair. Vinsmoke Yonji. I don't know what it is with this set. It's really colourful, the entire thing. Event Glorp Web. All right. We have Fukaboshi. Yep, Fukaboshi. Ripper. Good old Ripper. I think he was the Marine from the where Luffy picked up Zoro from. I could be wrong. That's ages ago. We have Vinsmoke Niji, holographic Aramaki, and holographic Event Gear 2. They are still one of my favourite gears, Gear 2. I don't know. Probably the one that changes Luffy the least, so. Alright, we have a Randolph. Top Knot Neptunian. Jeez, there's a lot of sea beasts. Charlotte Lola. Aldine. Ish Lily. Event Merman Combat Ultramarine. No, from King Neptune. Very nice. Koribo. Zephyr. Event After All These Years, I'm Losing My Edge. Bogard. Alright, so with all those, like Fishman and with Katakuri, it should be. I'm trying to pick. Fishman Island is definitely the main one, and I guess Whole Cake Island's the other one. And then a few events scattered here and there, so. We have holographic Shirahoshi and holographic Aramaki. But then, you know, Bogard and Garp sort of throws it into Water 7 as well. Alright, we have Top Knot Neptunian, Fisher Tiger, I miss Smoker, Event Cognac Mama Mash. As I said, the events are an absolute mouthful. Oh, we have a very nice Nico Robin card there. Bulge-Eyed Neptunian. The Neptunians, I swear they're making the names up. Event Gum Gum Jet Culverine. Ferenki. Leader Shirahoshi. Holographic Doll. I'm trying to think, is that the first doll card I've seen? Yeah. And there's the... Okay. Holographic Doll, Holographic Event Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk. And the holographic Don card for this set is They Believe in Me with Luffy and Sanji on Whole Cake there. Very nice. I do really enjoy the Don cards. They have a lot of fun with the just the manga panels. Although I do prefer it when they look more like manga panels and less like just like sort of a character art. Alright, we have Hannibal. After the time skip, that's definitely after the time skip. Vito. Shu. I think, is that... I can't tell if it's just a random sort of red Zora sword. I'm going to say Zora sword. Bulge-Eyed Neptunian. Ain. Cell Death. Event Blue Hole. The Dectuplets. Couldn't even... They're giving the random fish the thing, but the Dectuplets just get a single card for all of them. Spotted Neptunian. At least he was on the front cover, the opening of the anime. After all these years, I'm Losing My Edge event card. Holographic Capone Gang Beige and holographic Charlotte Pudding. The Capone one's hilarious because he's got a kid with him. But no, the Pudding ones everyone seems to really enjoy drawing. Alright, we have Vinsmoke Judge. Bins. I feel that name's intentional. Hachan with his arms look slightly too far back, but I guess it is hard to draw someone with six arms. Vinsmoke Yonji. Fukaboshi. Briscola. Cognac Mama Mash. Yep. Risotto. I know it's meant to be looking like he's fighting, but it does look like he's destroyed a certain someone in a treasure chest. Surome? Again, they're really colourful this set. Like the shockwave is yellow to green to blue to purple. Maboshi. Holographic Carrot. Very, very fancy. Look at those sparkles. Well done. Not going overkill with them. And holographic event. Let's crash this wedding. Wait, no, the carrot's going on top. That one. I can't help feel that the two cards, the carrot one and the Luffy one, would have Luffy declaring that and carrot just eating what appears to be cake. Works well though. All right, we have Charlotte Lola. Scaled Neptunian. Every single one of them. Gotti. Ryuboshi. Vinsmoke Ichiji. Pedro. Gum Gum King Cobra event card. Miss Sarahebi. Event Ancient Weapon Poseidon. Oh, for some reason I thought that was going to be the holographic, but no, that is Charlotte Anna. Anana? Charlotte Pineapple, yeah. I'm assuming 23. Yep, so that is the holographic Arlong card. Next to the alternate art there. And the secret rare, Monkey D. Luffy. So the cover art one there. Jeez, I'm worried that I've hit all of the good ones at the start this time around. A very nice looking one. Actually, one thing that would be really cool with the secret rares, or at least some of the holographic, is if they had them, like the very early on ones had a few cards which were blatantly the same picture. They don't do that enough, I feel. But still pretty cool. Alright, we have Black Maria. We'll pick up the pace over a bit. Hanyabo. Aldine. Ryuboshi. Event Blue Hole. Pedro. Monkey D. Luffy. Bound Man. Whoop. We have Betty Good. Leader card Nami. I'm now trying to think if the last time Nami was on a leader card. Or has she ever been on a leader card? She probably has, I just can't remember. Event, I'm going to be a Navy officer by Kobe there. Oh, there's the other non-card there. And holographic doll. Oh, there, oh, there she is. I was wondering... Actually, I didn't even think until I saw it. We have Otohime. Really nicely drawn Otohime. We have Shu, Smoker, Randolph, Ain, Koribo, event card Gum Gum King Cobra, Kami, event Excalibur. Oh, that dinosaur's getting its head chopped in. Leader card Charlotte Katakuri. That sort of rough sketch art. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Not the first time I've seen it as a leader card. Event card Charlotte Lindling holographic and Arlong holographic. We have Stage Fishman Island. So I think there's only the one Fishman Island, the one stage card in this set. I could be proven wrong, we'll see. Top Knot Neptunian. We have Tashigi, Vito, Bulge-Eyed Neptunian, Vinsmoke Yonji, Zephyr, Dectuplets. Well, I'm doing that thing again where I cut them off at the top. Monkey D. Luffy. We have Leader Jimbei. That's a very peaceful looking Jimbei. Very nice. We have holographic Shirley and holographic event Gum Gum Elephant Gatling. Jeez, I think half the event cards are just Luffy attacks this time around. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, a Fist of Divine Speed, so Luffy's is one of the few attacks that were very quick. Alright, we have a young Strossen. Still too old. Bins. Fisher Tiger. Again, just... Kurozumi Orochi. I don't know what it is with this set. The honors have all gone just all out. I mean, not they usually don't, but they've just combined everyone together. Event Vagabond Drill. Long-Jawed Neptunian. Briscola. Ferenki. Charlotte Praline. Leader card, Monkey D. Luffy. Now, Luffy, I'm very much aware, has had several leader cards before. Should tally them all up at some point. Luffy definitely should be up the top there. Alright, we have holographic Kuzan and holographic Brook. No, we'll pick up the pace now. We've seen quite a bit of them. I say that and probably haven't seen half. Anyway, Little Sadie, Top Knot Neptunian, Scaled Neptunian, Goatee, Event Cognac Mama Mash, Jaguar D Sol. See, I still can't. Some of these cards I just cannot place where they would be. Now, Morgan. It's a really nice Morgan card, that one. Spotted Neptunian, Kami, Charlotte Daifuku, Holographic Event, Honesty Impact. It's a really nice looking one of the holographic cards. And holographic Shirahoshi. I do get the sneaking suspicion we've ripped through all of the fancy ones already. Event Fishman Island, Scale Neptunian, Straussen, Papag, Gum Gum King Cobra Event Card, Ein, Fukaboshi, Vinsmoke Ichiji, Very Good, Mavoshi, Capone Gang Beige, Holographic, and Zeus Holographic. Tashigi, Shu, Fisher Tiger, Hanyabu, Bulge-Eyed Neptunian, jeez. Cognac Mama Mash. Yep, that's why I keep. Maboshi and Mama Mash just are throwing me off. Vinsmoke Yonji, Dectuplets, Usopp. See, again, just reds and greens. And Maboshi, Holographic Carrot, and Holographic Charlotte Linlin. 2 seconds, I'm just going to clear out this pile a little bit. There we go. It's all fun, and then I accidentally hit the pile and it goes flying everywhere. Alright, Vinsmoke Judge, Otohime, Fins, Achan, Longjawed Neptunian, Morgan, Event Globe Web, Celldeath. Did we have Celldeath before, but it was the before time skip Celldeath? I'm putting that one to the side just on the off chance it shows up again and I remember. If I don't mention it, it wasn't, or we'll see. Event Ancient Weapon Poseidon, Tony Chopper, see the pinks, the blues and the greens. Holographic Honesty Impact event card, and holographic Lord of the Coast. It's a very well drawn Lord of the Coast. We have Vito, or Kurozumi Orochi, Smoker, Ein, Ryuboshi, Vagabond Drill event card, Zephyr, Frankie, Surume, Spotted Neptunian, holographic Shirley, and holographic Capone Gang Beige. We got two beiges this time around. Still waiting to see if we can get the Katakuri secret art. I mean secret, they say secret art, but let's be honest, they're not as rare as the alternate arts, let me tell you. Kurozumi Orochi, Stage Fishman Island card. Oh, no, that pile. Strawson, Randolph, Jaguar D Sol, Pedro, Event Mermaid Combat Ultramarine, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Event Excalibur, Charlotte Montador, Leader Card Monkey D Luffy, Holographic Kalibo, on the Straw Hat ship there, and holographic Shirahoshi. Not even a question of which one needs to go on top of that, but let me tell you. We have Shu, Fins, Little Sadie, Papag, Morgan, Celldeath, still the same one, so unless I see the other one. Briscola, Bogard, Tony Chopper, Ripper, holographic Kuzan, and holographic Kujaku. It's amazing still after all these years, the amount of new characters that get introduced, their connections with all the other characters, and the styles of them keep changing. We have Hachan, Scaled Neptunian, Black Maria, Tashigi, Fukaboshi, Gum Gum King Cobra, Long Jaw Neptunian, Charlotte Chiffon, we have the twin there. I'll also put that one aside on the off chance that the numbers line up. Bartolomeo, Usopp, holographic Charlotte Brûlée, and holographic Nami. Jeez, both of them are just really impressively done. Like usual, I will be honest, as soon as you go the entire card holographic, it loses some of its spark. You've got to keep some of it dull. Alright, we have Otohime, Vinsmoke Judge, Mokka. See, Mokkas are common, and I'm almost through the entire box, and that's the first Mokka card. I know I say that, I'm going to get like 50 Mokka cards now. There's no way these two are lining up next to each other. They're different coloured categories, so... Yep, 105, 152. 152? 105 and 50 and 52. 52 and 105. Koribo, Jaguar D Soul, Event Merman Combat Ultramarine, Event... When two men are fighting, the last thing I need is some half-hearted assistance. I swear, one of these event cards is at some point going to have an entire paragraph on there. Megalo. Again, still getting new ones. Vinsmoke Niji. See, I can understand with the rares, but the uncommons and commons. Holographic Borsalino and holographic Jinbei. Love the two Jinbei cards we've got. Is the really, like, the leader really cartoony one and the character really realistic one. What is it? The juxtaposition? I think that's what the word is. Alright. We have Randolph, Fisher Tiger, Otohime, Mokka. See what I mean? Now I've mentioned it. She's going to keep showing up. Zephyr, Ishli, Morgan, Charlotte Praline, Charlotte Daifuku, leader card Kobe. Looking a little reverse for there. Charlotte Charlotte Oven holographic and Neptune holographic. Another one of the realistic looking ones. Whoop, making a mess. Those cards don't want to fall down. Does that mean it's something special? Or has water got in the bag? Nope. No water. Alrighty, Kurozumi Orochi, Little Sadie, Papag, Event Vagabond Drill, Cell Death, Event Glorp Web, Nika Robin character card, I don't know why, anyway, Bird Neptunian, Event You Are Just Not My Type, X-Drake, holographic Charlotte Pedospero, and holographic Sanji, with pudding in the background. I don't know why, I do really enjoy the Sanji and pudding cards together. And there's a lot of them, so I'm clearly not the only one. Alright, we have Tashigi, Eldine, Charlotte Lola, Mokka. Literally the last 3 packs I think I've had Mokka. Vinsmoke Ichiji, Event Glorpweb, Ishili, Event Gum Gum Jet Culverine, Bogard, leader card Shirahoshi, holographic Neptune, and holographic Charlotte Brûlée. And lucky last for the first box. We have Hachan, Hanyabo, Smoker, Event Merman Combat Ultramarine, Fukaboshi, Nika Robin, Cell Death, Event When Two Men Are Fighting, the last thing I need is some half-hearted assistance, Bird Neptunian, Tony Chopper, holographic Charlotte Oven, and holographic Hell Meppo. Alright, box one down. I think, like usual, I will sort of cut through and just jump back in when I have a card that we haven't seen before. Now, it might be a few more cuts this time around, but it should be a bit more manageable rather than the usual. Sit through another half hour of me reading card names to you. Alright, yeah. Back in a little bit as I unbox the next one. Alright, so why are you doing this? I guess jumping back in, Charlotte holographic, and then we have the Charlotte Katakuri holographic. Now, the weird part for this one for me is the fact that blatantly the cover art Katakuri, but also blatantly the other half of the secret rare combo. I don't know why this card's not a secret rare. But yeah, fantastic artwork. Again, I guess it's just the card owner's constant battle of making sure that cards that are meant to be next to each other are never next to each other. It should be 117. It would have been perfect. It would have been sitting in the card sleeves like that as well. If I do get the secret, we'll see what it looks like. But might be another thing. I tend not to get both secret rares at the same time. So anyway, I will carry on. I'll be back when we've found something new. Which hopefully isn't this pack. We'll see. Back in a sec. Of course it was that pack, so I'm back, literally the last three, so Chiffon, Vaguebond Drill, etc. We have Bartolomeo, which I don't think we had before. Then we had Arlong Holographic, which we had before. And then we have Lucky Roo, which we didn't have before. Holographic. That's not even an alternate art. That's just the standard Lucky Roo holographic. Border's shiny, everything else is sort of this weird matte holographic, and it's a full art card. It is really nice. And again, very colourful. This entire set has been insanely colourful. See, this is why I need to be careful with the stacks of cards. I'll make a mess otherwise. Alrighty, once more, I'll be back in a sec, and once more, hopefully it's not at the bottom of this card. Well, it wasn't the next one, but it was the one after it. Maybe 2 boxes is too short to do the jumps. But anyway, now we have holographic Neptune and holographic Monkey D. Garp. Someone is about to get absolutely demolished there. As soon as this camera decides to focus. There we go, that will be very nice card. Alright, another jump cut. Alrighty, we are back. Surprisingly, it's been a while since I've only got 4 more packs left. The only other main one is the second secret rare of Luffy. Always annoying when you get a double up. But anyway, I don't know if we've had a Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk yet, but we had that one, and we also have a Vinsmoke Reiju, which I don't think we have had yet. So. Yeah. With the last 4, I'm sort of hoping to get either the other secret rare or another alternate art, but there might be one left. I know how these usually go. They're fairly scattered in the boxes, so if you're missing, if you're halfway through and you haven't had one yet, there's a strong chance there's only one in the entire box, rather than the potential 2 or 3. Yeah. We'll see if this one's another one, but back in a sec. Alright, back once more. Now, I've seen, just as a side thing, I've seen heaps of him, so I'm pretty confident that cell death is, that's the only cell death that wasn't a Zodiac one. So we've got event, Let's Crash This Wedding, and we've got character card holographic, Prince Groose. So, very cool. I love the fact that his chain seems to be the most standing out part. See, something that pops makes it look even cooler. This is the second last pack, so I might just run these last two through, because we're either going to get something or nothing, so we'll see. Alright, so we have Little Sadie, Papug, Black Maria, Shili, Morgan, Event Vagabond Drill, Cell Death, Roronorazoro, Megalo, Bartolomeo, holographic Lord of the Coast, and holographic Charlotte Pudding. So weirdly, this is the last pack. If there is no Ultimate Art Secret Rares in this one, then there was literally just the one duplicate Secret Rare Luffy in this one. Not that I can complain too much, the entire rest of it's very impressive, but kinda weird, No, seems like a normal card. Alright, Hannibal, Eldine, Otohime, Shu, Glorp Web Event Card, Nico Robin, Ryoboshi, Event Black Hole, Ripper, Event You're Not Just Not My Type, holographic Charlotte Brûlée, and holographic Carrot. So, yeah, we end up on Carrot. Wow, that second one wasn't as interesting as the first one. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.